So, full on good morning. It's snowy as hell outside, I can barely see. It's great, I don't have to work. This is weekly 129, it's just another friendly mystery setting, so... Not a whole lot to talk about here. Trying out a new MSU pack. Oh look, I get starting boots and sword again, nice. First time using this pack, it is for Persona 5, which I just finished a couple days ago. And I loved it, the game was outstanding. Absolute banger, 10 out of 10, loved it. Wish I could play it blind again already. But I didn't want to use the MSU pack until I had actually beaten the game. So I did that, and here we are. And I'm already not fond of these song choices. The one that was playing in Link's house is for Kakariko, and it's a little bit too upbeat for a calm place. I'm gonna have to customize this, I think. What's up, David? Yeah, how much are you guys getting down there? We gotta plan something out sometime, man. We've been chatting here for far too long to not meet up for lunch at some point. Early weekend for you, maybe. I'm still in the middle of my normal weekend. I go back tomorrow night, but everything should be clear enough by then. Oh, so we've got enemy damage shuffle again. That's cool. I hate that setting. I'll probably head outside later on today or tonight or something and at least clean off what's on my car, because it's going to be coming down all night again. So rather than cleaning off, like, a foot of snow all at once, I'd rather just do, like, 6 and 6 or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna get here. The forecast is a very general 10 to 20 inches for most of the area, but that fluctuates like crazy from place to place here. Far more than any other area I've lived. General regional forecasts were actually pretty decent in the Midwest, but out here, nope. Mountains say fuck you to all of that. No, I don't like this song for Hyrule Field. It's way too calm. I gotta make notes. I gotta make this pack really good. I got crystals, that's good. Good morning, Krim, what's up? Oh yeah, no, the mountains are absolutely boned. but that's to be expected. Some areas there I was seeing could get up to 4 feet. I absolutely hate enemy damage. It should not be a setting. At least not in the friendly mystery weight set. Almost freaking died again. Probably will if I dash straight down into these guys, so... Okay. This song should be for Hyrule Field. Oh yeah? Good. Then I'm not even playing ladder anymore. But still, there were several other people that voiced similar opinions after I spoke up. The music is too quiet, too, I'm noticing. I don't know, it didn't seem like Dunko was a fan of it either. I think he voiced a similar opinion despite it being his own ladder. This song is so good. But it doesn't belong for Kakariko, it belongs in the field. Wow, Mitts and Pearl, okay. The only oddly good thing about Damage Shuffle is that the Dark World might be safer than the Light World at this point. See, the other thing with putting that song there, the one in Kakariko, is that as soon as you beat Aga Tower, that song is gone. That's no, no. That's objectively a bad choice. Sorry to be shitting all over this already, but this is legit like a top 3 song in the entire game, and no, okay, I've said enough. You get my point. You get it. And the audio's not balanced. That portal sound effect was way louder than the rest of the music. I don't know if you can adjust the audio levels of an already completed pack. I don't think this is any form of key sanity. I haven't seen any reason to think that it is yet, but I also don't think I've found a map or a compass or a big key. Still though, I've searched enough of the game that I would have found, at this point, another map or a big key outside of here. So it's probably just normal. I just wonder what my goal is. I'll probably check that shop on the way to Pyramid, because I'm not actually sure if shop sanity is part of this or not, or if it can be. Forget it, I'm not dashing. Alright, let's see what the damage is. I see a hole. 7 crystal fast. Okay, cool. I'll take that. Nice. Good morning, Pool Float. What's good over there today? How are you? Realizing I don't know what's on this island. Nothing that I care about. Perfect. Taking until Thursday to normalize? Well, it's almost the weekend at least. The last night, I was running through all of my OBS settings for the shuffler, and making sure all the stuff in BizHawk was still working for it. And as soon as I loaded my shuffler scene, it was just incredibly zoomed in. Like, I just loaded one game from each system into the shuffler, just to try it out. And when I got to, like, the intro of a Pokemon game where Oak releases a Pokemon in the opening cutscene, it was just, like, taking up the entire game window, and I was like, what the hell's going on? So I load up my bounding box settings, and it's something's just looking a little bit off. And I realized in the end that it was because I didn't have BizHawk as a full screen window, which is what I was doing when actually playing. So as soon as I did that, everything worked perfectly. So everything's still good to go with the shuffler. Once again, I'm gonna keep plugging it. I'm gonna be annoying as hell about it because I want this to be awesome. If you haven't voted on the game list yet in the announcements channel in the Discord, do it. Because on my next weekend, I'm gonna start actually getting it fully set up and ready to go. So there's only a few days left to get those votes in to determine what we're gonna start off with. Morning, Seraph. I was worried that OBS was being annoying again. Fortunately, that's not the case. But yeah, I would say by the end of my next work week, so by next Wednesday, make sure that you've got your games voted on by next Wednesday. Otherwise, that's going to be closed and I'm not going to even factor it in after that. I haven't even bothered changing OBS versions. It yells at me every now and then. And I'm just like, no. Not doing it. Not fixing what isn't broken. Oh, okay. Is that like part of testing out the... There was like a GPU thing or something, right? Got it. So you're not doing it because you need to, you're just testing it out to see how it works. I'm not gonna enter Thieves just yet. I can get back super fast. But I'm probably going to enter it soon because the whole dungeon is basically in logic. Just want to check a few things first. Got it. I know that this computer is only like 3.5 years old, but I'm already dreading the inevitability of needing to replace it and then or maybe just upgrade it, I don't know. My first build was in 2008, second build 2014, third build 2020, so I've been going like every 6 years Although with my last one, it wasn't because there was any sort of failure or anything. I think I just wanted to upgrade, so maybe stuff will last a while longer, I don't know. Just going off of that whole 6-year thing in my mind. I'm just halfway wondering when it would be time on this, but... No, there's no reason to. It's just one of my least favorite things to set everything up and reconfigure everything, but getting a new computer is always fun, of course. Oh yeah? I mean, that would be my first thought, is that by the time that I do upgrade pool, it would be a completely new generation of CPU. Especially if I decide to stick, or if for some reason Intel is better than AMD at that point. I don't know. Holy shit! Wow. That's a lot of items. Hold on, there's a lot to read there. Can go with the 5800X3D. Yeah, but if something's available at the time that would grant an even bigger boost, that would be my only concern, because 6 years after the release of this one, I'm sure there will be something. My current CPU is a... Hold on, I got you. Ryzen 5 5600X. So it sounds like the one that Pool just said would still be the same generation, just a better version. And if it's the same generation, then yeah, it would work with the current motherboard. And GPUs are pretty much just plug and play, right? $20 to 25%, that is big. But I mean, even still, the reality is that what I have right now is still extremely good. Like, I've had no issue with anything. Although I do wonder if a better CPU would actually be good for some of these budget bullshit horror games that don't know how to optimize CPU. Also, this song for Thieves Town is fantastic. Of course it's the right choice. Six-core general CPU to an 8-core gaming focus. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, that's the fair point, Seraph, and that's what I'm wondering, like... There's going to be better, newer generation stuff that's even better for gaming, right? Or newer generation general CPUs that are even better than that gaming one you just mentioned? I don't know. I may try that route, though. I may... Rather than upgrading... Because, like, getting a whole new motherboard and everything, that sucks. That's a whole lot of no fun. Required new board and new RAM, yeah. I guess it's really going to depend on what's available in the market at the time, because this isn't something that I'm going to look into either one until a problem arises, or the need becomes necessary, and that's hopefully a couple years off at minimum. By that point, it may just make more sense to get an entirely new build, I don't know. I guess that's fair, if that's a benefit of their function. I use Discord and OBS in video games. that's it. I don't know, there are definitely benefits to just component upgrading. I'd be able to keep my same motherboard, probably keep my same CPU fan. I don't really have an interest in switching to water. I don't need it. We have boss shuffle. I just learned that. I would need a new cooler. I don't remember exactly which cooler I have right now. I don't remember what it's called. But it was like the highest end... Hold on. We'll talk soon. Most of these fights are going to be over before we even get to the best part of the songs. Anyway. It's the highest tier stock AMD cooler. I don't remember which one my chip came with, but it wasn't that one. It's a better one than that. It is very good, though. Like, honestly, I'm pretty sure that I run an ambient temp in, like, the mid-30s when it's just idle. And I've never seen... Like, I've run it under my heavy gaming loads to check the temp, and I've never seen it above, like, 45. Oh. Well, that's a bummer. I like this cooler. It's got a fun LED ring around it. I like it. It cools better because of the lights. Don't tell me otherwise, you're wrong. Yeah, switching to water would just be a mess of dealing with fans and stuff that I really don't want to deal with. Anyway, this is all just fun talk. It's not something that I'm actually considering for some time. But I am curious, though, on the note of all of this, what cooler would you recommend for a chip like that? And presently, how much does that chip even go for? And then I have one more question as well, also for curiosity's sake, because I've never just swapped components. I've gotten entirely new stuff. 230 and 250. I got this current chip for 300, so I mean, there's absolutely there's no value in actually following through on this for a while. But okay, I was curious of its current price point. But correct me if I'm wrong, one of the good things about just upgrading individual components, like without changing the motherboard or anything, is I wouldn't have to like modify anything, right? How much of that would be like a new CPU, for instance? Is that completely plug and play? Will it recognize the new chip automatically? Stuff like that? Like I don't know how that works. And then same question for a GPU. Because there was one time where I tried... You know, it's possible that the motherboard that I had at that point just wasn't compatible with that GPU. I tried upgrading a GPU years ago. Way before But when I was still in Long Island, actually, so very long time ago. It was like from an RTX... No, it wasn't even an RTX, that was... No, it was. It was a RTX... No, GTX? It was whatever the old generation was. It was like a 760 to a 970. And the displays just wouldn't load on the 970. I couldn't get anything to work. So that was not an instance of plug and play. That's why I'm asking all of this. Nice mirror. Yeah, I've heard good things about Noctua. BIOS update for the CPU? Well, that should be pretty easy, right? Is that something that I would have to flash off, like with the power off, or could that be done with everything on still? I won't be fighting with you. Okay, got it, okay. I hadn't read far enough yet. I'm sorry. Yeah, because I remember that being a big issue when I got this build, was that I couldn't flash the BIOS on my own, like I was supposed to be able to. It just wouldn't work. I had to actually take it back to Micro Center and have them do it. Yeah. It sure wasn't. Literally, in fact, because there was supposed to be a flashing indication from the USB and there was none. So it was a literal instance of there being no flash. Wait a minute, why did I not do Dark Death Mountain when I was up there? I'm an idiot. I'm gonna kill everything in here because I would like some help, please. I mean, you have one that's not too far, Captain. I mean, it's a drive, but you could be there in maybe an hour. There's one in Madison Heights. There's one somewhere in Denver. I don't know exactly where it is. I haven't needed to go, fortunately. I'm still learning the song names, but the general boss fight theme is excellent. I guess Eastern? Just keep on some of these crystals? I'll ignore Pod for now. But I don't... Seraph, you probably missed me ranting about this. I don't like this song for the main overworld. Tokyo Daylight is in Kakariko, and it should be in the main overworld. I'm, like, irrationally upset about that. That's an easy swap, though. I just have to change a couple file names, and I've got it where I want it. But either way, I was... Maybe upset's not the right word. This pack might have... No, because there are a couple of Royal songs in this. But this is largely a Persona 5 MSU, not a Persona 5 Royal MSU. And I wish it was Royal. That's a lot of hours. Fortunately, they have a website. It's too generic. It'd be good for Kakariko. It would be fine for that. But it was generic everyday music, but honestly, I think I heard Tokyo Daylight a lot more. And obviously, the more upbeat nature of it is... I mean, it's just a fantastic song anyway. Stop hurting me. I'm not recognizing this song, though. There's been a couple that I haven't, but then again, when some are very area-specific in the game and it's a 120-hour game, you might not remember everything your first time through. I was saying at the start of the stream that I finished Persona 5 Royal. I've been playing it offline since like the middle of January. And I think my final clock time on it was about 120 hours. And I literally already wish I could play it blind again. Like, have zero knowledge of it. I wish I could. Alright, who do we have? Just getting lost and taking forever. Play Persona 5, Jesus fuck, oh my god, the game was unbelievable. Yeah. If you don't know anything about Royal, I'm not going to say much, of course, but the bits of Royal that weren't in base game probably, for me at least, amounted to about an extra 15 to 20 hours or so. Like, I'd been playing it in a voice channel, streaming it there, and one of my friends hadn't seen any of the Royal exclusive stuff either, and he was very surprised by how much they actually put into it. Also, what is this? Do I actually just need Fire Rod for Go? Fire Rod and Quake for Go. Nice. I mean, how specifically do you want that answered? Because when does base game end? New palace, the above plus the new character, yeah. I don't think adding a new palace would even be a spoiler. Like, if they're gonna add entirely new content, then yeah, there'd better be a new palace. Yeah, it goes through Valentine's Day and White Day, but you pretty much... I'm not gonna comment that. Never mind. So yeah, there are events through February and part of March. Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to think of how to respond to your comment about, like, the Super Metroid blind play, and... Yeah, I personally couldn't imagine, after playing Royal, playing the base game. I think, for me, there's games that are fun, and then games that do something just a little bit more for you. Excuse me, 1 second. Like, yeah, I remember when I played Super Metroid for the first time back in 2019, and it was a good time. It was a ton of fun. But there's not a whole lot of depth to it. I mean, part of that's Super Nintendo, obviously, but even Dread didn't have a lot of depth to it. And it was still fun. But then I remember when I played Dragon Quest XI, and that game was awesome, and the characters were great, and the game was cozy, and the story was fun, and the gameplay was great. But Persona 5 just took it to a completely new level to me. It wasn't just like a completely fantasy game, the way that Dragon Quest was. It was the aspects of slice of life that are added to it. It's a game that's designed so well, at least for my mind, to kind of put yourself into those situations. And I think that was one of the most enjoyable parts of the game. And then also one of the most, I guess, heartbreaking when the game finally ended. Like, I didn't want it to end. I actually felt extremely weird after the game ended. It's like, it's over. I can't play it anymore. I was so sad. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's apples to very different apples. I'm not gonna be upset with Super Metroid for not being as deep as Persona. Like, the whole point of that was just to illustrate, to me, the difference between a fun game and a game to experience. And I think a lot of that just comes with the style, too. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, yeah. The original FF7 had a pretty strong impact on me as well. Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. Yeah, I think that's fair. Speaking of Final Fantasy, I read suggestions that Rebirth might actually get a PC port before summer. That would be pretty amazing. That's what things seem to suggest. I guess we won't know for sure. Because it was, gosh, it had to have been close to 2 years for Part 1 to get to Epic. Alright, I need Fire Rod and Quake. I think I'm just gonna dip Swamp. I was wondering where this song was gonna be. This is more of a GT song, I think. But this is easily another favorite of mine from the game. No, it doesn't feel right. Like, the only thing about this that relates to Swamp is the fact that there's water here. Otherwise, no. Luxury cruise ship? Did I not? I didn't drop a bomb up there. The setting is just a complete mismatch. Right, I mean, this was final dungeon in the base game. And it's a very simple song, but it's built with the intensity of a final palace. I don't have the map yet, right? No, I do. Shoot, there is an item. We are never gonna hear the good part of this boss theme. I'm gonna kill them all too fast. I see no reason that that shouldn't work. Subpixels are bullshit. Hey! That's cool. Problem is, I got both items out of Skull, so I can only go there to beat the boss. I think I did. No, maybe I didn't. No, there is an item in the back. Maybe? I don't know. Five Landmos straight? Wow. That's interesting. Where am I going? I don't know where I would have put layer cake. I think it would be best fit for a fortune teller. Even though then you wouldn't really get to ever hear the song. I don't have a small key. I hope there's one in this chest. Yeah, that is funny. That's a lot of them. You don't normally see that many on Random Boss Shuffle. Alright, let's go get the small key that I ran right by. See ya, Armos. Yep, never gonna get to hear that song. Very sad. Okay, so I did get both out of here earlier. Wasn't sure. Alright, King's Tomb, Pyramid Fairy, Saha, and a pod. That's my plan. I meant Graveyard Ledge. I did King's Tomb already. I was thinking about Dark Cross, but I don't have a Hyrule Castle Small, so it's gotta be there. Okay. Check it immediately, right? I've had access to Meyer for a long time. Obviously haven't wanted to go there. And I mean, considering that right now my choices are Pod or Meyer, Pod is, like, infinitely better, so... Alright, well, hopefully it's just chilling in Pod somewhere. Somewhere nice and easy. Wonder what Pod's music is gonna be. I have no idea what this is. Okay, nice. I don't have to do big key chest. Was hoping that there was going to be one item on the right side there. Kinda sucks that Helmasaur, or whoever is here, is going to have the map. But at this point, I have to actually consider pedestal. Yeah, I don't know what song this is either, but there's too much empty space in it. Not really amazing for a dungeon. Stop hitting me. I'm hitting you. Stop hitting me. There it is. It's been here the whole time. I've had access to this for like an hour. So that kind of feels bad. There we go. Was worried I was actually gonna get like 3%ed. Hey, he does exist. Alright, I know this is fast canon, but I'm gonna poke into GT quickly, because I want to hear what the music is there. It was only a 5 crystal entry anyway, interesting. That's something I didn't even consider, I guess. I should have. This was friendly mystery. There could have been progression in here. Oh well. Is there anything upstairs? Nope, same track throughout. I don't know what song this is, but it doesn't sound like good GT music. I'm very underwhelmed with this MSU. Sorry to say. I mean, it's entirely subjective where these songs go, except for Tokyo Daylight. That did not belong in Kakariko. But I'm not feeling a lot of these. Like, I think Layer Cake would have actually been great for the Dark Overworld, and this song in the Dark Woods. Because this is just kind of creepy and ominous. Layer Cake is at least... it has substance. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that, because that's super easy. But then even the file select music, I want that to be different. That might need to be, like, actually created, though. I'll have to talk with somebody. I think the overall level of this is too quiet, too. It keeps getting drowned out by sound effects. Like, not just under the sound effects, it's pretty drowned by it. Too early. This was 129. We did it. Now I only have a couple more. I done crushed you? Maybe. Thanks for the GGs, everybody. It's appreciated. I'll take a quick look at what 130 is. I don't think I want to run another one right now. No, I don't. Not another 7-7 or 7 crystal defeat. That's a little bit much. Oh well. Fun seed. It was pretty good. Wish I had entered Mire a little bit earlier. Would have gotten Quake sooner. Wish I'd have remembered even that GT could have been opened with fewer than 7 crystals. It would have been a bad choice in this case, but it would have been something to remember. Would have been a lot more dense, and if I had done it, then I wouldn't have gone to Mire until after that, even. Alright, I can't wait for YouTube to give me copyright stuff when I export this to it, so that'll be fun. I think a lot of people went to GT based on these collection rates. That's kinda how it seems to me. Searching for Quake, we're going with full clear GT, yeah. Reasonable. Honestly, good play. It really is. It's open early and it's dense. Like, 5 crystals aside, we had actual access to the doorstep super early in this seed, so it was a good choice. I just one of my biggest issues with mystery seeds is forgetting to check the GT entry. For some reason, I'm just very good at not checking it, and I don't know why. But oh well. Yeah, it worked out this time, I guess, but it's burned me. It has also burned me numerous times. Yeah. But that was fun. Thanks for watching the rando.